Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I bring you a video recommending you books based on Beauty and the Beast. I have so many books to talk about today, so let's just get right into it. So the first books that I want to talk about is actually a series of books, and it is the ACOTAR series, so without the last book because it is not about the same couple. It is mostly inspired by the first book, so A Court of Thorns and Roses, because basically it is about a girl who is kind of poor and she has to feed her family, and yeah, they're all humans, but they live in a world where they are fairies, magical creatures, but they all are behind a wall. So the magical world and the human world are kind of separated, and basically this girl ends up killing a wolf when she's hunting for food for her family, and this wolf was actually a magical creature, and so the king of this magical creature comes to find her and he takes her away, takes her to his palace, and she's kind of a prisoner there, which reminded me a lot of Beauty and the Beast. And so yeah, she's kind of his prisoner. They end up falling in love, kind of a Stockholm syndrome. I don't know, I am no one to judge. So yeah, there you go. Then we have another series which I do not have the physical copies of, and so there are 4 books: A Ruin of Roses, A Throne of Ruin, A Kingdom of Ruin, and A Queen of Ruin, and all of those are from K.F. Bruni. And so the book is about a prince who has been cursed, and so he's like a dragon now, and he's in the woods, and so they say that he has suffered a curse worse than death, and so the whole kingdom has kind of been stuck in time. And so yeah, they're all shifters, and kind of the only one who is keeping everything up together is the prince. And so one time the main girl is in the woods, in the forest, and the prince catches her and he brings her to his palace because he claims that she's the only one who can help him and like save him or something. And yeah, basically it's very similar to, again, Beauty and the Beast. Then we have a duology, Menace and Grievous by G.M. Darhower. And so it is about this man who has a scar on his face, and like people are very afraid of him because they say that he's either a sociopath or a psychopath, and yeah, they make up stories about him. Overall, they're just scared of him. And one day he bumps into this woman who seems to be running away from something, and yeah, basically she's full of secrets, and she has this kind of an energy different from anyone he's ever seen before, and he's very attracted to her in a way that he's intrigued by her, and he wants to find out what her secret is, what's going on with her. And so yeah, it kind of is similar to the Beauty and the Beast, where everyone is scared of the beast and everyone makes up stories about him, and here comes a girl who isn't afraid of him, basically. Then we have 4 standalones. So we have Beast Keeper by Kat Hellison, and basically it is about a girl who has her family who is cursed, and so they kind of transform into beasts. And so her father, to keep her safe, he brings her to her grandparents' house and he leaves her there, and so she doesn't realize that the curse affected her too, which means that the moment she falls in love with someone, she's supposed to become a monster too, just like her parents, unless she finds a way to break the curse. And so the next book is Beastly by Alex Flynn, Lindy's Diary, and it is kind of mysterious when you get into it. You don't really know what to expect, so I'm not gonna really get into the plot of the book. It is just a girl who is kind of lost in her life, and she kind of starts falling in love with someone who has a big secret. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that because it is pretty, I mean, I don't want to ruin it for you guys, so if you want to read it, just give it a chance, maybe. I don't know. Then we have Of Beast and Beauty by Chanda Han. I think it's pronounced like that, I don't know. And it is basically an arranged marriage between a prince and a random girl. But she's not really random because her adoptive mother kind of planned this whole wedding. So in this universe, everyone wants to get married with one of the princes, but she doesn't because she's different. And so yeah, she ends up married with one of the princes who of course she hates and she doesn't want to marry him, and yeah. Then we have the book Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge, and basically it is about a girl who is destined to marry the king of the kingdom where she's living at, and she knows that she will marry him, she will kill him, and she will free her people from his tyranny. But then here comes her 17th birthday and she goes to the castle and she realizes that not everything was as she expected, especially her new husband. And yeah, now she has to make a choice. So that was Cruel Beauty. Then we have The Bride and the Beast by Teresa Medeiros. I have issues with last names and basically any English word. I'm trying very hard. And so this book is about a kind of a village where it is rumored that a dragon has cursed, well, the village. And so every, I don't know how much time in between, but the dragon comes to claim kind of a prize. And so the villagers are out of gold, out of everything that they could give him, and so they decide to give him a girl, hoping that it would be enough for him. And so yeah, they tie this girl to a post and hope that it would work, and it does work. The dragon, who came with a human form, came in to take her to his palace. And yeah, again, not everything was what it looked like, and yeah. Then we have the book Ravished by Amanda Quick, and it is kind of a historical romance based like in fashionable London, kind of a Bridgerton scenery. The main girl needed a man because she wanted like kind of a protection from some thieves, and so she calls for help for a viscount, I think, or someone, but it turns out that this someone was very kind of feared. He had a scared face and like a very bad past, and so yeah, everyone was afraid of him but her. Again, she finds out that not everything is what it looks like. Kind of the moral of the story, I think. Then we have the Beastly Tales trilogy, so it is Depravity, Deceit, and Devastation by M.G. Hagg, and it is again kind of an ACOTAR book because the main girl of the book has to feed her family, so she goes to find fruits and vegetables and everything in the forest, but the ones that she's looking for are right next to the wall which separates their world from the one of a beast, kind of a monster. And I am not going to repeat the moral because I think we all got it, but not everything is as it seems. Said I wasn't gonna repeat it, but here we are. Okay, now we have another book, which is The Beast's Heart by Lifa Shallcross, I think. And it is basically, out of all the books that I have talked about, it is the one that looks the most like the movie because it is about a king, prince, I don't remember, who has been cursed and who has become a monster, and he just spends his days with his magical servants. And yeah, one day traveler comes around and the beast is very interested by the daughter of the traveler, and so he kind of lures her into the castle. So basically it is Beauty and the Beast. And last but not least, we have Beauty by Robin McKinley. And I know I said that The Beast's Heart was the one that looked the most like Beauty and the Beast, but I think this one does too, because it is about this girl named Beauty and she has two sisters who are more beautiful than her, more everything than her. And so yeah, when her father one day comes back from this trip telling her a lot of stories about this magical castle where a beast resides in and everything, She wants to go there, and even if her father tells her not to, she does. And yeah, that's basically Beauty and the Beast. Perfect retelling. So if you have to remember one thing from this video, it is that Beauty by Robin McKinley and The Beast's Heart by Lefa Shellcross are the ones that are the more similar to Beauty and the Beast, if that's what you were looking for. And so yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you liked it. If so, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to see more of these kind of videos. If you want a trope for one of these videos, for me to recommend books based on something, don't forget to leave it in the comments and I will gladly take a look at that. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video. And yeah, bye.